In this video, we will try to understand what Certify Maintenance for Migrants means in your certificate of sponsorship. So this is the certificate of sponsorship, and this one is for the skilled worker visa when the applicant is switching from student visa to skilled worker. So all COS looks exactly the same, and if you go down on the second page, you have this section where it says to certify maintenance for migrant and dependents if applicable, yes or no. So in this COS, it's mentioned as yes. So in this video, we will understand the rules, what the gov.uk guidance says. So this is the guidance workers and temporary workers. Guidance for sponsor part 2. Sponsor a worker general information. Updated on 22nd July 2025. The version is 0725. Always make sure you go for the updated version. I'll put the link of this in the description. You can click the link and you can check yourself. So in this guidance, we will click Ctrl F and we will look for certify. And if we do the search, we will get the certify, obviously. So in the financial requirement section, S7.23 says, in most cases, you can certify this requirement is met by ticking the relevant maintenance box on the worker's COS, the one which I just showed you. This is known as certifying maintenance. You cannot certify maintenance on the UK expansion worker route. Further, it says for the other routes, you are able to do so, provided your license is rated A. Premium or ASME Plus. If you certify maintenance, the applicant does not have to provide any further evidence of their finances. Further, S7.24 says, by ticking the box on the COS, you agree to certify maintenance for both the worker and, if relevant, any dependents of the worker. If you do not wish to certify maintenance for dependents, you must add a sponsor note, confirming this after you have assigned the COS. Later on in this video, I will explain you what this actually means by when we are saying this certify the maintenance. Further it says for the government exchange program, so I'll leave that, S7.25. If you certify worker maintenance, you confirm that you will, if necessarily, maintain and accommodate the worker up to the end of their first month of employment in the UK. You may limit the amount of the undertaking, but any limit must be no less than £1,270. So for example, when the applicant will arrive in the UK or dependents, unless you have mentioned in the sponsor note. Now, which sponsor note we are talking about? So if we go back to certificate of sponsorship details, on the first page on this section, this is a sponsor note. So if you don't want dependents, then the employer will mention this, that they don't certify the maintenance for the dependents. This is what it means. Further, it says S7.26, if you certify maintenance for dependents, you confirm that you will maintain and accommodate them for the first month of any permission that is granted to them. When the word says to them, that means dependents as well. Regardless, the dependents enter the UK after 6 months or 8 months, doesn't matter, because it clearly states if you certify maintenance for dependents, you confirm that you will maintain and accommodate them for the first month of any permission that is granted to them. Permission means if the visa is granted. Then first month when they will arrive, the accommodation will be provided by the company. You may limit the amount, but it must be at least £285 for a dependent partner, £315 for the first child dependent, £200 each for any other dependent child. Further, the guidance says if you certify maintenance, You must make sure the individuals are aware they must not claim public funds. If they claim public funds with your knowledge, we may take enforcement action against them and compliance action against you. See part 3, sponsor duties and compliance, for further information. Before I go forward, let me show you how to get to this page. So if we go on gov.uk, the only genuine website, in the search section just write workers and temporary workers, guidance for sponsor part 2. So this one we are discussing part 2. Click search, the top one, click on this one. This is the guidance. You can see the date over here, last updated 22nd July 2025. The first one, if you click on this, the second one is the PDF, so you can download the PDF as well, but I prefer this one. If I click on this, and then this is the page which we are talking about. So if you go to the financial requirement section, or just Control F, click certify, and you will come to this page. This is how easy is that. If you see any refusal, they will have these numbers. Because of the S7.29, because of S7.28, we refuse your sponsor license application, or we refuse your skilled worker visa application. This is where these things are. S7.28 says, if you do not wish to certify maintenance for either the worker or their dependents, they must provide evidence they have the necessary level of funds with their application for entry clearance, permission to enter or permission to stay. Acceptable evidence is set out in Appendix Finance to the immigration rules for guidance. See the financial evidence for the sponsored or endorsed worker routes page on gov.uk. In my skilled worker visa video, I've explained these things as well. S7.29 says applicants will automatically meet the financial requirement if at the date of application they have been in the UK with permission for 12 months or longer. This means you do not have to certify maintenance for such applicants, and they do not need to provide evidence of their finances with their application. For example, if you are in the UK on a graduate visa or on a student visa for 12 months and you switching to skilled worker visa, in that case, whether the certify maintenance is ticked on your COS or not ticked, you do not need to provide the evidence of 1,270 pounds. So this is the S7.29. This is where it says that you do not need to have provide the bank statement or anything. So what happens when you say this, that you are in the UK over 12 months and you submit your skilled worker visa application, it don't ask you to upload your bank statement. This is how simple is that. So in this guidance, further you have ATS requirement. They have explained who needs the ATS certificate, action for your sponsor. All these details are mentioned. English language requirement. So this one is the part 2 of the guidance.